Hello kids, welcome to Mathematics Learning Platform Grade 4. Let's revise our previous video kids. We have learned to do simplified fractions. We have learned to do cross product of a pair of equivalent fraction. I hope children, you all have done it. Today, let's learn about ordering of fractions. Ordering of fractions, we have two types. Fractions with the same denominator, we called as like fractions. Fractions with the same numerator. Come on children, let's see what is fractions with the same denominator and how to order the fractions. Consider the fractions 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. This is a picture form of the fraction 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. You can see that while comparing like fractions, the fraction with a greater numerator has a greater value. So, 5 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8. Children, let's see how to order the fractions with the same numerator. Here, we have considered the fractions 3 by 4 and 3 by 8. Here, we have the same numerator. This is a picture form of 3 by 4 and 3 by 8. Children, observe carefully. It is clear that 3 by 4 is greater than 3 by 8. If the numerators are same, then the fraction with the smaller denominator has the greater value. So, 3 by 4 is greater than 3 by 8. Children, you should remember the fraction with same denominator, where the fraction with a greater numerator has a greater value, and the fractions with the same numerator, where the fraction with the smaller denominator has the greater value. Come on kids, let's arrange the fractions into ascending order. Here the fractions are 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 2, 1 by 13 and 1 by 100. So these fractions are unit fractions. So here the smallest fraction has the greatest denominator. So we should arrange the greatest denominator first, that is 1 by 100. 1 by 100 is lesser than 1 by 13 and 1 by 13 is lesser than 1 by 8 and 1 by 8 is lesser than 1 by 4 and at last 1 by 4 is lesser than 1 by 2. Let's arrange the fractions into descending order. Here the fractions are 12 by 23, 7 by 23, 4 by 23, 28 by 23, 13 by 23. Children, can you say what type of fractions are this? Yes, these are like fractions because here the fractions has same denominator. The greatest fraction has the greatest numerator. So, the greatest numerator is 28 by 23, followed by 13 by 23 and 12 by 23, 7 by 23 and 4 by 23. So children, you should remember when fractions are right fractions, then those fractions you should arrange the greatest fraction has the greatest numerator. I hope children you have understood how to order the numbers into ascending order and descending order. Let's move to activity 16. Shape the correct fraction of each shape. Then compare each pair of fractions using symbols lesser than, greater than, or equal to. Children, color this figure by 4 by 6 fraction and color this by 5 by 6 and use the symbols lesser than or equal to or greater than and compare each fractions and complete activity 16. Let's do another activity 17. Arrange a fraction in ascending order. Let's see. First example. Ascending order is the lowest number with the biggest number. So, children, can you see what are these fractions? Yes, it is like fractions. So you should remember while comparing like fractions, a fraction with a greater numerator has a greater value. So here 4 by 12 is lesser than 5 by 12 and 5 by 12 is lesser than 7 by 12 and 7 by 12 is lesser than 11 by 12 and 11 by 12 is lesser than 13 by 12. Children, in the same way, complete activity 17 in the worksheet. Home play, complete activity 16 and 17 in the fraction worksheet. Thank you, children. Keep practicing and keep learning.